And the first rates, Tuesday morning on your screen, Nifty, the Sensex, and the breadth. The breadth is looking strong, Nifty is looking flat, Bank Nifty is looking absolutely flat. Range bound, pause, consolidation, choose the word you want to use. Markets aren't going anywhere for the moment. Let's move away and then let's focus on metals, because that in a sense was showing signs of excitement and inertia. Only space, if I may so, yesterday did show scope of some standout mover. So there is a bit of uptick in metal stocks. The BSE metal index is off to a decent start. But Tata Steel, JSW Steel, JSPL, all of them are off to a decent start. Hindalco, by the way, is looking very strong. When I say very strong, about 1% higher. Let's look at Escorts, the only number I can see from the auto basket where numbers have just kicked in and numbers are also due today. Then you want to look at Maruti. Now numbers are clearly not something which markets have liked. 50 rupees already down for Escorts. Maruti down another 100 rupees. So autos, I'm afraid, are not off to a great start, irrespective of what the big picture scenario is.
Yeah, autos might not be off to a great start, but at least the broader market is doing cartwheels yet again. There's 1400 on the advancing side versus 240 on the declining. So the market breadth is quite strong. But in terms of individual movers, result reactions on KEI are down to 5%. IRB has started on the back foot, Sumitomo Chemical as well, and DLF on account of that large trade that was happening. That stock is opened with a cut of around 2%. You also have Power Grid, which is down. It was a bit of a muted show. The sweetener of bonus is not able to propel the stock price higher. It's holding out with a cut of almost 3.5%. What else is happening in the market? Well, on the gaining side, it's metals, of course, which is taking the center stage. So apart from Hindustan Copper, that saw a massive rally yesterday, that continues to build on gains. So we're watching out for that. And in terms of the other news pieces and stocks to watch out for, a whole host of counters from the broader markets like Suzlon, IRFC, etc. are doing well. So a lot of stock-specific action is what we are witnessing, Avan.
Yeah, Bajaj Auto as well in the spotlight on the back of its auto sales numbers, just flashing on the bottoms of your screen at about 3.19 lakh units. It has come in lower than what it was just on a month-on-month basis, as well as the 3.5 lakh units that it clocked in on a year-on-year basis. So there has definitely been a slowdown. The stock price just sort of digesting that news. Yeah, Escorts Kubota as well has been a bit disappointing in terms of the auto sales numbers. And you've got the airline companies, the jet fuel prices being hiked. So they're in the spotlight. Ease My Trip acquiring 3 travel tech companies. You've got Naveen Fluorine as well, as we've highlighted, where you've got a resignation coming in. Let's find out what our chartists make of the first trades trickling in, as well as some of their top recommendations. And Kunal, taking a look at the screen, what's your outlook, and share with us your first trade?
Yeah, so it's again a flat opening for the index. Bank Nifty is showing a lot of more better momentum than what we've seen earlier, at least in the last 1 or 2 weeks when it had been more sideways. So hoping that many of the private sector banking stocks would start to fire up. ICICI Bank is something which I would look to trade in the open. I think if I'm not wrong on the futures, the stock has come back about that 1000 levels. This could be a possible swing breakout for ICICI Bank. So would be keen to buying the stock for an expected target of 1040 plus.
Okay, that's ICICI Bank that Kunal is punching in as his first trade. What about you, Naresh?
Continue like NMDC, the stock has seen good volumes, could see follow-up price action over the next few sessions, expecting a bounce back towards 125, 130 in this one.